Now Wednesday, August the 4th. Reset to local time. This is our Pacific Beach Hotel here on Waikiki Beach. Twin towers of the Hyatt Regency. Just misting a little bit of rain this morning. That is supposed to lift by noon. Still misting a little bit of rain here as we walk along Waikiki Beach this morning. We all ready to do our exercises? Just finished our walk along the beach. Still misting rain out there a bit. Hopefully that will lift soon. According to the weather, it's supposed to lift by noon. Airplane leaving out over Waikiki Beach.
As he greets you and poses for your pictures, as is the custom of the Kodak Hula Show, we share with you the ole, the voice of Hawaii's past. The Hawaiians had no written language, so to speak, so all history, knowledge, and culture was passed on from one to another through the ole, responsible for the entire history of Hawaii and Hawaii's people. This ole extends back to the warrior of the big island of Hawaii, Kamehameha. Ule vai me ai tai hea tamatani hau mai nā lea ki ki pupula au kalaihi ana ke an o I kana hele o mahiki ku akua oi kamalanai ak. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely ladies of the Royal Hawaiian Girls Glee Club. Nice, April.
Aloha e, aloha e, ano ai kakahia kakako, a he nani o ke au nei I Hawaii, a mahalo ia haku o ke akua, a mahalo ia oe e laka e. Mai ka wahina. Ulaka hiko, ulaka, ulaka. Aloha e laka e. O makau kau. Ah. O buga e kalama kahikina me kaua ka ihele no kumukahi. Buga e kalama kahikina me kaua ka ihele no kumukahi. Maamaina iwa mehi ia ka me ka pola kai kaulu vehi vehi. O ino nā kapu me na ali'i e ola mākaua kaulo ala e alaha e ala ia e. Alright.
The first motion is that of the sun and the moon. The stars, the heavens and the skies, and the soft, gentle wind. The fleecy white clouds, the strong blustery wind, the dark clouds, and the beautiful rainbow. The gentle raindrops, the water will be doing the two numbers. The first number will be the slit bamboo, the pu'ili, and they will be doing ale koki.
Come on, Coco. Come on.
Ale baby, ya ale koki, koka wa iuka, no mai lai na buwandu. Ale baby, ya which is quite appropriate because this is our informal or casual dress. The dress that you see the musician is wearing and myself also wearing, this is our formal gown we call the hula show. When we dance in this dress, we always keep our shoes on. Now these are housewives who come here on show dates to have fun with you. They were told to model the moves. They said they'd rather dance instead of modeling. So before they go into their number, I'd like to give you the Hawaiian names of the 5 featured dancers and explain their Hawaiian names to you. In front of me here is Puanani. It means the beautiful flower from heaven. Puanani.
Because I know you men didn't know this, but in the Hawaiian culture, the men were always first. They were number one. Some of you brave men applauding that. Not many, but some. There's a few over there in the end. That's because they're not married. We're going to share with you, sir, first, because you are the first guy, so Virgil. Kekela, this is a hepo'o, this is the head lay. This makes you the chief of your family. And after 43 years, it's about time. Okay? Yeah, you give the lay to your lovely wife? Okay. Okay. And once you have his wife, give him the lay too. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. Isn't that nice? Okay, good. Now, next guy. Okay. Honeymoon. Matt. Okay. 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 I need to know the wife. There you go. Okay. And now you give the lay to Matt. Okay. Great. Okay. Isn't that nice? Now we need a little advice, you know what I mean? We need a little advice for the honeymooners. How do they last 43 years? How do you do it?
That's a good question. There's not many of us around 43 years today.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate those words of wisdom. Ma'am, do you have anything to add?
He does everything I tell him to.
Well, there's the punchline on that statement, boy. I guess now you know why. Happy honeymoon and a happy anniversary to you folks. Enjoy the rest of the show, please. Great. Okay. Oh, your Kodak moment. Okay, so come on, come down from the stands, everybody. It's a family hula. Belongs to everybody. Okay? Look, see, there's some of the hula girls coming down. Okay? All you children in the front and you adults right behind. Kodak Hula Show. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to have our special guest teacher today, Waikiki. Now, thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Thanks for bringing it back. It's a good time to kind of give thanks with this final song, Aloha. But before we do that, how about a nice hand for Piilani, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful hostess. Kodak Company, from all of us to all of you.
We're east of Waikiki now, have finished the Kodak Hula Show and going on 1 o'clock, and the weather still hasn't cleared up as it was supposed to do. We're looking back toward Diamond Head now. Waikiki there on the other side of Diamond Head. It's still quite gloomy at the moment. Off and on, misting of the rain. Hoping for some clearing and we can see some of that famous Hawaiian sunshine. It does peek through the clouds quite often. Although it does look about as bleak now as it has since we've been here. Around the bend from that last point we were out, and boy, we've got some spectacular scenery. Far east side now, southeast side. That's the Lincoln Town Car we're driving while we're here in Hawaii, or I should say Honolulu. This is only the first of 4 islands that we'll be visiting. right out here on the Black Rock. We're looking toward the east. The United States is back that direction. Watching the waves rush in. Well, continuing our drive around the beautiful east coast of Oahu here. And around every bend in the road, there's another scenic view of the Pacific Ocean and the rocky cliffs here on Oahu Island. I love that you hug the shore here. There's sun and blue skies. But the minute you come back, start shooting inland, well then the clouds come back. The clouds seem to be hanging over the land. Why it seems to be somewhat clear out to sea. Down there. Lost him in the drink. Well, once again, back in our hotel room and looking down on beautiful Waikiki Beach. visitor up here on the lanai. Little birdie came up to join me. Well, as we look out on the beautiful Pacific Ocean, we're going to bid you adieu for this August the 4th, a Wednesday, 1993, our first full day in the islands. Weather wasn't awful today. It was a little cloudier and misting rain more than we would have liked. And hopefully that will improve tomorrow. Probably going to see a movie and some dinner tonight. And then back at you tomorrow for more excitement from our 50th state, Hawaii. But for this evening, good day.